in the land, the Buckeye Show. I'm your host, Josh Becker. Got a great program for you here tonight. Should be a blast. It's going to be a top-notch program. We got Benny Spangs, Mike D, and producer Joe going to join us. It's going to be great. We got Mystery Buckeye coming up, and we've got top 3 foods on the grill at the end of the show. So make sure you get your top 3 grilling favorites in the chat there. We'll hopefully read a few from the audience at the end. Should be a really good time. Benny Spangs is going to join us. He's going to break down some of the top NFL draft picks here, some projections for guys from the team. Mike D, me and him are going to talk about the QB battle heating up down there on campus. Looks like it's just down to Sanna and Keenholz. That should be fun to talk about. And producer Joe, we're going to talk about Student Appreciation Day, some spring game stuff. That should be a lot of fun. So get ready for a great program. We're presented by Plaza Mexican Grill, Buckeye Wine and Spirits, and Playa Bowls on OSU campus. Love you, Playa Bowls. National Acai Day was last Sunday. I stopped by. Thanks for supporting us, guys. Should be a great show here. So I got some stuff. I got some corrections from last week as well. I always like to go over those. Somehow I called Michi Johnson Mikey. So sorry, Michi, even though you've transferred to South Carolina, I definitely goofed on your name there. I also called Peyton Pritchard, the guard from the Celtics. Luckily, Benny caught me on that one. And me and Ben were talking about, we couldn't remember what kicker got hurt celebrating. It was back in 2010 for the Cardinals. That was Bill Grammatica. So a couple corrections from 2 weeks ago's show. Moving on here. I wanted to let y'all know the spring game, as most of you do know, is this Saturday. It's at 12 o'clock, but there's a big shindig going on that starts at 9 o'clock. It should be a lot of fun, and I will be there doing Buckeye trivia, as I always do, and hopefully some other cool Buckeye-centric things, just talking about players from the past and that kind of stuff. So Playa Bowls, as I mentioned, they're a sponsor, going to be giving away 3 Playa Bowls gift cards, $25 a piece for Playa Bowl game trivia. So if you're very familiar with Ohio State's bowl games, maybe you'll have a chance to win a shirt like this. Look at this shirt. Fort Myers. I mean, come on now. These are high quality items. Look at this shirt. Nice little tie-dye. I can see producer Joe wearing this. Pretty awesome. And even got a LeBron James Buckeye basketball shirt. What else am I giving away? Some playing cards. Got a koozie, some pennants. These will be pretty sweet. A couple Ohio State key. I don't know. Some keychains. Got some stickers, some Buckeye Leaf stickers. Got a bunch of other stickers, bunch of other stuff. Should be great. Ohio State pen, pencil. Maybe if you don't get the question right, you'll get a crappy prize like that. I don't know. Should be a lot of fun. What do you think, Urban? Urban loves it. So spring game, 9 to noon, just north of the stadium. I'll be posted up. Come find me if you want to win some cool stuff. So that should be pretty cool. Also wanted to get to some Buckeye news that I feel you need to know. He's a Buckeye legend. He was in the best damn band in the land. His name's John Lampley. He currently plays in Stephen Colbert's late night band. The guy's a legend. He dotted the I 3 times for the Bucks. You got to follow him on Instagram if you don't already. His channel is so awesome. He's such a great musician. He's got a song that he did called Weed and Bucks, all about the playoff run. But John Lampley, just have to give him a shout out. He played the national anthem at Madison Square Garden the other night, and it was lights out. It was so awesome. He's just such a great Buckeye. And I've been talking to him, and hopefully we can have him on the show sometime. So that would be really cool. Also, big shout out to all the scholar athletes on the football team. Set a program record with 95 scholar athletes. That's the most we've ever had on the football team. That's just stupendous. So not only are we winning natties, but these guys are great students as well. Couple quick notes on Buckeye Hoops. We did get a couple. We've got 3 guys at least that are coming back. This is crazy now that we have to break news on guys that are coming back every year, but whatever. Bruce Thornton, Devin Royal, John Mobley, great guys. Love them all. Those 3 are all coming back, so that's great news. It's great to hear. And we've got a couple transfers coming in here. I got a couple notes. Brandon Noel, this just kind of broke, I think, just yesterday. He is a forward from Wright State. He's 6'8". He averaged 19 points and 8 boards, almost 8 boards a game. He played 3 years at Wright State, out there near Dayton, but this kid's kind of a baller, and he's a good transfer. A lot of guys were after this guy, so pretty excited about him. Shoots like 36% for 3, could be a great addition to the team. We really need some help. And if you haven't heard, we got this 7-foot German kid. He played at UC Santa Clara. Pretty good stat line. How much more eligibility does he have? Oh, he's got one more year eligibility, but he averaged 12 and a half points and 5 boards. Didn't play a ton of minutes. So I think those numbers could even go up. I mean, he's 7 foot. He also can shoot. We definitely need some better rebounding. He was the seventh best center in the portal. So that's pretty good. Seventh best center in the portal. Nowadays, that's a top 10 guy there in the portal. So that's pretty cool at his position. And of course, we got Indiana guard Gabe Cupps, a former Mr. Ohio, that's coming in too. So pretty excited about the Buckeye Bucks basketball team, and I think that they can be a lot improved over this season. We started decent, but man, just kind of fell off there a little bit. Hey, what's up, Juan? You been on a TV show? Yeah, I've been on a few things. Did First and 10 for 10 TV high school football back in the day. Me and Ryan Notes. That was fun. I've never been on a TV show though, man. Just the Buckeye Show. This is the one and only. So thanks for joining us. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be fun. So cool. Yeah. Oh, the last thing I wanted to talk about, if you haven't seen it yet, John Gruden's Barstool, the latest episode with him and Will Howard. Oh my gosh. I mean, I took a couple notes because the quotes are just off the hook. So hilarious. One of my favorites was when Gruden told Will, "Hey, guys are going to try to kick you in the balls in the league, all right? They're going to try to kick you in the balls, okay? Just remember, you love football. You love the grind of the long season, okay, man? All right?" Like, he made Will write down, "I love football." It's so funny. Oh, there's too much to take away. It's phenomenal. John Gruden is the man. He's got Barstool. He's taking him up a notch. Taking him up a notch, man. It's amazing. It's so great. One of the best episodes. Will's making fun of the Tennessee guys in the playoff game when they all ran out with their shirts off, and he's like, they ran across the field and then they put their shirts right back on. At that moment, I knew we had them. And then he's calling out guys and highlights from the playoff run, just what DBs he was picking on. And Will is so good on that whiteboard. I mean, it's awesome. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's awesome. Another quote I love from Will was, "Shit doesn't bother me." That's the exact quote from the show. Will Howard, he just says nothing bothers him. And I believe him. He just seems to be unrattled. The guy's just cool as the center seat of a cucumber. He's awesome. I love Will. Gruden told him he's running a lot of stuff that he loves, like NFL type plays. He's like, "You're already running this stuff at Ohio State, man. Like, I love this stuff. Like, you're so well prepared." And that just makes the Buckeyes look awesome, right? And I know we haven't put a ton of quarterbacks in the past in the league, but recently, I mean, Haskins would have been great. CJ's killing it. Fields got an opportunity to be great still. I think Will Howard's going to be a great NFL quarterback. I really do. He's just got so much great leadership and intangibles. He's big. He's only going to fill out more, get stronger, a little faster. He's so smart, man. So great leader. Really excited for Will's NFL career. So with that being said, I will give you the mystery Buckeye clues tonight. We'll tell you the answer here at the end of the show. So tonight's mystery Buckeye clues are: he's a Buckeye hooper, Buckeye hoop star. He was a two-time first-team Big Ten player, two-time. Only played for the Bucks for 2 seasons, but he scored over 1,000 points. One of only 3 Buckeyes to do that only played 2 seasons with the Bucks, but he scored over 1,000 points. And he was second-team All-American as a senior. So second-team All-American as a senior, two-time first-team All-Big Ten, 2 seasons, over 1,000 points. And here's the giveaway: he is the assistant coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. So that's our mystery Buckeye for tonight. Throw it in the chat if you think you know it. Hopefully some of you guys do. We're doing top 3 grilled foods. I think I already mentioned that. Should be a lot of fun. So yeah, let's bring in producer Joe. It's our first guest here. Normally when we do the show on the couch, he's back there behind the boards. But tonight, he'll be joining us here, little Zoom style live. It's pretty fun. I kind of like these. I can get used to these a little bit. I mean, they're fun. We can't throw as much cool stuff up on the screen. was looking at a couple options here, though. Oh, I think I just saved a highlight or something to our YouTube. Trying to find a way to throw up images up there. So, but here he is, the producer of the Buckeye Show, Joey Evener.
Yo,
What's up, Joe?
all chilling. Trying to match
Heck
myself
yeah.
up. There we go. The spring game
Get
coming up.
nice. Got the tripod rocking. Love it. You look good. Love the hat.
Yeah, I actually don't have a tripod, but
Ooh, we going manual. All right.
yeah, we'll make it work.
He's a risk taker, folks.
Exactly. So, yeah,
Yes,
buddy.
spring game. You gonna make it? Are you going to Golden Eagle
Now,
relays
I'm going to
first?
go to Eagle Relays in the morning, then I'm going to come find you guys later on. So,
Nice. Yeah, me and Maine. We'll be shooting some cool stuff. Should be fun.
nice. Yeah, it'll be fun. But,
You wouldn't believe how many students didn't know about the spring game when I was down there shooting content. It was
I think
crazy.
you're talking to the wrong students. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
It's a big
But
student body, I guess, but right?
it
I'm like,
is.
come
So
on,
yeah,
man. You got to know. It's a
it's a,
spring game. It's only $8.
and it's gonna be packed. Like I don't know. Yeah, I know they're not going. The people you talk to, but there's gonna be a lot of people down there. So
Yeah. Yeah, they
and it's
still have
supposed to be on
tickets.
is on Big Ten Network or
Oh, nice. I didn't hear that. It's
I think it's gonna be
televised.
televised. It might even be. I
Nice.
don't know, but that'll be sweet.
Yeah, love that.
So yep,
That's awesome.
get to see Jeremiah.
Woo!
That's all.
Jeremiah was a wide receiver.
That's all I wanted to talk about today. I was like, let's just
Go
talk about
ahead.
Jeremiah.
I'll sit here and listen. What do you want to say about it? Student Appreciation Day, him getting surrounded, getting all
So
the people getting his autograph.
where do I begin? No, he's so good. It's just yeah, the student appreciation. He got mobbed. Like he's a Beatle, as
That's what it
far as
reminded me of,
in
for sure.
Columbus. I mean,
Hmm.
he's Elvis in Columbus,
He
but
really is. I mean, he's everything to this city right now. I mean, he's our guy, man. And everyone else is so jealous that we have him.
exactly. That was what I was really wanting to laugh about. I can't remember a player that just everyone in the country knew he's the best player. Like
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's been pretty nuts having him, and we have him for not just this year, but the next year too.
yep. So we'll see. But crazy. So we're lucky, but
Yeah,
yeah.
we are.
But I mean, what a run! You said it too. I mean, not to. We probably don't win the Natty without Jeremiah.
No, probably not. No, I mean, he's such a threat to defenses. It was incredible. I mean, the guy is
Exactly.
he does everything too. Such a great blocker. I mean, have you been seeing him lately too? I mean, he is just
Huge. Yeah.
he's only 19. Is he even 20 yet?
No, he's 19. Yeah. So it's insane, and
It's
he's just a freak show. So
guy's
yeah,
a
it should be a
killer,
big
man.
year. But yeah, you talked about the QB battle. We'll see who ends up slinging the ball to him. But yeah, let's
Yep.
say Keen Holtz has looked good. So
Yeah. Hot Rod Lincoln.
I'm glad there's a battle. You don't just want to give it to Saiyan or anything. So
Right. No, the battle's good, right? That really
yeah,
breeds excellence. I mean, these guys are 5 stars. I mean, Lincoln was a high 4 star, but
yeah,
they're ballers, man. I mean, these
for
guys
sure,
are they're going to be competing and they're going to be getting the best out of themselves and each other. And I can't wait. Whoever Day decides to roll with, that'll be the guy. I mean,
yeah.
he'll be
I
a
think
lucky guy throwing to Jeremiah and these receivers.
for sure. So yeah, everything I've seen about practice has looked good so far. So
Yeah. Really exciting, man. Really exciting stuff. Sands throwing some dimes. I mean, so is Lincoln. And these DBs are great. We know how good BIA is.
oh yeah, crazy good.
So crazy,
Best in
man.
America. Don't say that on Twitter. You'll make people mad. And no,
Yeah, how is the cesspool of Buckeye Twitter going?
it's going well. It's just so funny. But I'll post anything. It has nothing to do with Michigan. Mostly Michigan fans. Just a simple Twitter post, and then the comments are just 13-10. Man, it's insane. But
It is
you almost
insane.
just laugh at it. It's
They
like you
show up
guys.
every time.
It's kind of flattering. It's like you got they're real proud of that 8-5 season. I mean, they're I can't believe how happy they are with 8-5. But
No,
anyway, that's
I
enough
mean
about
it's
those guys.
no doubt, man. Yeah, I
But
can't wait for the spring game, man. It's gonna be a blast.
yeah, I'll meet you out there. It'll be fun. I'm jacked up for it You got a big
Absolutely.
Thursday before the spring game.
Ooh, Thursday night. You're right. I almost
Yes,
forgot. Just kidding. I'm kind of crapping my pants about it.
big Thursday. High rollers.
High Rollers. Yeah, it's an event for prostate cancer awareness. We all know Buckeye great Demetrius Stanley tragically passed away from prostate cancer. It's terrible, but his wife and some people in Buckeye Nation are helping put on this event. I'm not sure if it's the first year for this or not. It's the first year I've been aware of it. It's called the Blue Strength and Style Fashion Runway event, and like I said, to support prostate cancer. So shout out to
Nice.
Tim at Stash House 614. He let me know about it, and I'm gonna cruise through down. It's at the casino. Yeah, Thursday night, man. So
Well, that'll be cool. So
hopefully
nice.
see some
Yeah,
Buckeye greats down there. I heard Urban's going.
that'll be fun. You have to find Urban, so you'll get some good content out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't
But
know if I'll be whipping the phone out a ton.
yeah,
Probably just lay in the
probably
cut a little bit and maybe just mingle, do my thing. But I don't know, man. It should be a really good. I mean, it should be a great time. Getting to watch some people walk the runway. Our guy from Buckeye Football Fever, Jay Rich, he's going to be walking the runway. Excited to see him.
nice. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
excited, man. Big week
Yeah,
for
I hear
Buckeyes.
about it. Well, nice. Well, that's all I really had. I'll let you get to Mike and Benny Spangs.
All
Got
right, brother. Yep, it's good talking to you, Joe. There he is, Benji.
the sidekick, but
Love
good
it.
stuff
Well, we'll
though.
bring you. We'll bring you back at the end of the show to wrap it up, man. Get your top five and all that.
For sure, for sure. Go Bucks.
Go Bucks, man.
Woo!
There he goes. The producer of the Buckeye Show, Joey Evener, does a great job on Twitter at the Buck Guys. If you don't follow them already, you got to check them out. Benji does most of the work, but Joey helps, so they do their thing. It really is true. The every tweet, man, it's just like holy crap! All these fans from other teams, they just go running to the post just to hate on the Buckeyes. I don't know, man. It's funny. It's a it's flattering, like Joe said. But anyway, we'll keep running it down here. We'll get to our next guy here, co-host of the Buckeye Show. I'll send him out the invite right now. Mike D. Where you at, Mike? There he is. Let's bring Mike in here. Talk about this quarterback battle, man. Get into the nitty gritty. Had to open practice there. I believe it was Saturday. Pretty cool. All the media got to go. I'm working on getting my media credential. Hopefully soon I'll be able to go to those practices. What up, Mike? Can you hear me, bro?
Oh yeah, can you
Nice.
hear me?
There he is. Well, what do you think, man? Let's get right into it. Who's going to be the
Woo!
quarterback? Who are you leaning towards right now? Any idea?
Man, everybody wants to give it to Sayin.
Handing it to him.
I think he might be a puss.
Right.
I don't know. I don't have anything. I just hope it's a real competition. We both like Keenholtz. That's a real athlete there, three-sport athlete.
Totally.
All I hear about Sayin is arm talent. He's got arm talent. Well, can he put?
I know.
Can he win?
Release.
He seems to be doing
Quick
terrible.
release. I mean, I like his release, but to be honest, sometimes it's kind of low. A little bit of a low release for me sometimes, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I coming through all right? Can you hear me all right? Maybe your Wi-Fi's messing. Maybe try Wi-Fi off or on, one or the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. Saying, I mean, I'm not going to downplay him. He was, 5-star. He won the Elite 11. You don't win Elite 11 without being a straight baller.
Tavian.
Saying.
Oh, Sayin 1-1. Okay.
Yeah, he won it.
Yeah, he if he wins the job, I hope he wins it, yeah, for real, like by showcasing it in practice. Doesn't sound like he's doing it yet, so hopefully he picks it up a little bit.
I'm with you, man. The spring game's huge. I mean, this is going to be massive. Everyone's eyes are on the quarterback position. I mean, every eye in the stadium. We're going to be watching every throw, critiquing every play. I mean, it's going to be over analyzation.
Yeah, 100% over
I mean, the
overanalyzed,
winner, the
baby.
starter could be determined in this spring game because the media, we're all just going to run with the narratives, and I don't know.
Well, we're going to see lots going to play out, but yeah, we're going to see where we're at. That's for sure. We'll have a much better idea where we're at.
Yeah, I'm with you on.
See if they really carry or snaps. We might see that might be a little telling as well.
Very much so. Going to be offense versus defense, kind of like it has been in the past. So that's cool. But
Okay.
but I did like back in the day when they actually had two separate teams. That would be cool because then you get to see Lincoln's team versus Sayan's team. But
Right. Yeah, that was always real cool.
absolutely.
They try to mix up the talent too. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Like you said, Lincoln is such
But
a sick athlete, though. It's hard to deny a guy like that. And he just looks huge, too. He's fast. He can get out of the pocket and run.
yeah, a quality that we need in a quarterback at this level, it seems.
I mean, it's huge. I was just
I mean,
watched the national championship game the other night, and in the fourth quarter, yeah, we got a little predictable, but I think we ran Will Howard like 4 times in a row at the end of the game. Like,
was one of them the Stumblies?
that was in there somewhere. That's so funny. I remember you were just like,
That's wild.
oh man, yeah,
Absolutely
yeah.
wild.
We got to have the run. We got to have some quarterback runs. So yeah, I mean, Lincoln's only real playing time, which sucks, was that bowl game against Missouri, and the line stunk that game. But he couldn't do anything. So
There was nothing to be done
no, that
that
whole
game.
game was just throw it in the trash. But we'll see, man. Yeah, big
Yeah,
quarterback
it was.
battle. Well, we'll see who gets it, man. Looks like St. Clair is definitely out of the race, though, for now, anyway.
His name mentioned one iota.
Yeah. So we'll see. He's the future, though. I mean, the guy's a stud.
Yeah, it's true. Speaking of the future, you want to talk about some recruits incoming?
Ooh, we've been hot, 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 hot.
Yeah, little 2026. Is that what we've been talking, right? Little Chris Henry Jr.
And he's just bringing them in, isn't he? He's reeling them in. He's the guy just recruiting himself. Like all these
Yeah,
guys.
that's
It's
the what would they call that? The anchor. I don't know. He's the
Yeah,
anchor. I don't.
he is. He's the anchor of this class. He obviously made his commitment. He shut it down. So now we know he's 100% our guy, which there was never any doubt for all us true Buckeyes. I just saw how active he was in recruiting these other players. I'm like, well, he's not going anywhere.
I'm with you. I love it. This is great. I'm
Ben
glad he
2
shut it
weeks
down.
ago. Ben 2 weeks
Great.
ago, he didn't believe.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that wild?
Oh, it's great.
Get offensive tackle help, like you said, the Maxwell Riley.
That's the Avon Lake kid. Yes.
That name's 13 animal. What in
Yeah,
the
this Tyler
world?
Bowen.
Coming in that huge. I'm sure I know what Ben's retort would be. You wanna be Ben, or do you want me to be Ben?
You be Ben.
Oh, Lurch was huge. Lurch was huge. He got offered Notre Dame.
Yeah, no, he
Doesn't mean you can.
he's got the whole package. It ain't just the size; it's the attitude, everything. I think he's a hooper too.
I'm talking.
I think that guy's a good hooper too.
Yeah, he was the guy, right? Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
We got a couple great safeties.
Yeah, baby. Incredible
So what do we
safeties.
get? Blaine Bradford out of Louisiana.
Straight out of the boot, baby. Straight out of Louisiana. His brother goes to LSU.
Rude.
Yoink.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Huge,
And then
dude.
the other one, what did you mention? I think his name was Simeon Caldwell.
Simeon Caldwell, monster. He's from I forget where he's from. But I know he's Tim Walton's nephew.
Very cool insight.
Yeah, so Coach Walt had to have been obviously recruiting him in. I forget where he's from. Ben might know, but anyway, yeah, Caldwell, kind of a tweener, kind of a linebacker safety guy.
Big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Both these safeties, big boys, like 6'2" or 6'3", respectively, I think.
And another guy I think I forgot to even mention to you is this Walmack, who recently visited. I saw him taking pictures with Downs. He's like a 5-star safety. He may even be the 27 class. I'm not sure, but he's 5-star.
Okay.
I mean, These guys are it's crazy. We're getting the best of the best, Mike. It's just insane, man. Top tier quality. Everyone. Doesn't matter where you're from. It's awesome.
Nail on the head with that. Best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Another Glenville linebacker, Sincere Johnson.
Yeah.
Another linebacker out of our old rival who never beat Big Walnut ever while we were in the school, CJ Sanna.
Yeah, I love that guy. CJ. I heard they call him the Siege. Like Siege
Oh,
for
nice.
CJ, the Siege. This guy's a hitter. I know he is from Olentangy, but we'll let that slide.
Let it slide.
Benny was telling me that Ed Terwilliger, who was the head coach for Tangy when we were in school, is one of Ohio State's recruiting guys.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very
And
interesting.
his son Andrew Terwilliger, I think, was a quarterback. So yeah, he might have played a part in getting this Siege Sauna. Pretty excited about him.
Day sends his kids to Olentangy schools.
Is that right? But RJ plays at DeSales, right?
Oh, okay, that is also true. Well, they were in that's where he lives. He lives in like Lewis Center or something.
Right. Yeah, so that played a part too. I mean, you're gonna want this CJ Sauna kid. He's also a mean player, huge hitter.
Love to
And you love
hear
local guys. You got to get stacked with some local Columbus guys. You just have to have them on the team because you can't have everybody from Baton Rouge and Florida and California. I mean, it's awesome, but you got to have some 614 guys. For sure.
Right. Absolutely agree.
Who else we got, Mike? Who else did we get?
Only one I didn't touch on: Aiden Harris, a defensive lineman out of North Carolina. And then another kid out of Akron, and Elbert Hill, a 4-star cornerback.
Okay. Elbert Hill. I had Darius Gray written down. He's an interior O lineman, and he was at the open practice on Saturday. He's the #1 interior offensive lineman in 26.
Love to hear that.
So got to get him in. They're trying to get an official visit plan, but I mean, this guy, he's getting recruited by everyone. So, but we'll probably get
I'll
him.
take the interior lineman, please.
We're on fire at every position. Tyler Bowen, he's getting the best lineman recruits in the country. It's like
Bowen seems an absolute insane hire as of right now, dude.
Lights out. He's hitting every mark. Tyler Bowen, dude, keep rocking it.
Let's pay our respects to OG Walt. Pour a little out for OG Walt.
He's crushing it. You ever see Walt on Instagram giving like his inspiration, like his little speeches?
Yeah. I wish he'd memorize them.
Oh, he reads them off of paper.
You read on the paper.
But Mike, it's hot fire.
Nah,
he's writing verses. It's hot, bro. He's spitting bars. I mean, I love how the teams just every bar just, yeah. It's so sick. He's the man.
Yeah, buddy is the man.
Yeah, our coaching staff is amazing. I got to give a shout out to Coach Lachlan. He started following the show yesterday. Shout out to Coach Lock, baby. Woo! Running backs coach. Tearing them up, bro. And he doesn't take any shit. These running backs, they are going to work. I mean, Coach Lock is tough love. I love they got that tough love right in the Woody there, man, and he gives it to them, man.
Carlos, first name?
Yeah, I think so. Carlos Lachlan. Mm-hmm. Really doing great work with the RBs.
Have you seen his arms?
No.
Hey, he competed in the Arnold this year. 3rd place, Mr. Olympia. No, not really, but he's got giant fucking arms.
You had me. Okay. I believe it. The guy's a savage.
To check out we should figure out a way to throw a picture up. Boy, I barely could.
Yeah, I'd love to throw some pics up. But yeah, Coach Locke. I mean, yeah, every assistant coach, and we didn't even say Heartline. I mean, he's maybe the best assistant coach in the country.
Oh my God, we just take him for granted.
It's crazy.
Lord, I have blasphemed. Please do not let me forget about Coach Heartline. For I have sinned. Please forgive me of my sins. Good Lord.
And anybody who wants to see some great impressions today on Ohio State's Instagram and Facebook, they posted all the players doing imitations of every single coach we just talked about, and they're so good.
Oh, fantastic.
Really funny stuff, man. Oh, so excited for the season, Mike. Why can't it start just today, man?
Woo.
So exciting. Well, you got a top 3 list?
All right, Beck. Damn what I do. I got this. You see this tanned Wolverine hide? You see this?
Is that what that is?
I'm draped in Wolverine.
Skinned a Wolverine.
Oh yeah, multiple Wolverine.
I love it. That looks cozy.
Damn right.
You got a top 3 foods on the grill? What do you think? It's almost springtime. You firing the grill up?
I'm firing up the grill, and for number 3, I'm slapping on some hamburgers.
Woo!
Or if you really know, like Vance would do, a ranch burger. Love that ranch mix in that burger.
Yeah, dude, like Hidden Valley mix. He'd put that in, right?
Goddamn right.
Nice, dude. I forgot. That's a throwback. Good call. Ranch burgers.
Loving a good old ranch burger. Number 3.
Love that.
Number 2 for me, I went ahead and went kebabs. I'll do the chicken, the steak, or the shrimp. Love a grilled kebab. Peppers and onions.
Wrong. Yep. Got it all on there. Just easy to eat. Accessible.
Have you already announced yours? Am I rattling through mine right? Am I doing this right?
Yeah. Rip them off, baby. I'm going to read mine at the end.
That's what I was hoping. Steak. Now I'm going beyond ribeye, New York strip, flank, any kind, really. I love steak of all kinds,
Just
baby.
feed me, baby.
So that's where it's at. Yeah, give me that steak.
You really can't go wrong.
And that is
any cut, like you said, just anything, man. Just throw it on the grill. It's amazing. We're almost there. Right. Hopefully we play some golf soon, man. The courses are flooded.
Weekend, yeah, I know. Wet, dude. Crazy wet. Crazy. Like 2-7 and 23 was shut down. Did you see that?
No, really?
It was under water. Excuse my French. I don't know how much I've been cussing.
No,
but
that's insane. We did get an absurd amount of rain. No, that's terrible. Yeah, we got to dry it out. Dry it out. Get some sun. Next week looks good. I mean, this Sunday looks pretty decent. I think we're going to be able to get out there finally, man.
You got some new clubs. She bought me this new bag. It's absurd, Beck.
What? It's real absurd. Quick. What do you got?
It's like this. If you look it up online, I'll send you the link. It's called a Callaway, like Jaws Raw or some shit.
Yeah.
It's got like a shark fin on it. It's a. I forget the name of it. It stands on its own, but it doesn't have the prop down things. It's this giant fucking bag. They call it a something bag, like a dealer bag.
Like a tour bag? Player bag?
It's basically what it is.
Just huge.
It's ridiculous. You
gonna walk with that thing still? You getting in the cart this year?
I bought it, and she bought me a cart too.
Get at it. Oh, a push cart, like a new push cart. No, a golf cart.
A new bag.
That's awesome, man.
No, yeah. Push cart. 4-wheel push cart.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then a new putter and some new shoes. Golfed up.
Sick. Love it, man.
Can't wear the new shoes. Damn muddy.
Yeah, no, you're going to have to save those for a couple weeks till it dries out all the way, probably. But
damn right.
We'll be out there soon. Nice list, Mike. Great talking recruiting with you, man, and all about the quarterback battle. We'll see how it goes Saturday. Like we said, might just have a winner of this battle, after Saturday. So we'll see, brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry about the framing. Otherwise it's just it would have fucking fell. So I listened, but when this is like vertical basically. And then anything else, it starts to fall. So this is
fall down. Yeah, we'll get it up on a tripod so we can see more of that Wolverine blanket soon.
Skin him,
Mike.
Right, brother. Good talking.
There he goes. Good talking, bro. There he goes, Mike D. Always great on the show. Great stuff. Recruiting news it's kind of insane. I don't even it just seems like we're kind of getting hate to say it, it's almost just like whoever we want. It's like pick of the litter for the Bucks. It's absolutely insane. Could talk about it just ad nauseum. It's unreal. But we're gonna get to our next guy on the show here, the legend, Benny Spangs. Sending him out the invite right now. There you go, Ben. Thanks for the update there. Old Ed is the director of high school relations and recruiting assistant. Former Olentangy Braves head coach Ed Terwilliger. Great work there, Ed, getting us those recruits. Here he is, the legend, Benny Spangs, joining us on the Buckeye Show. What's up, Benny?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Woo! Go Eagles! Love that hat. Looking
Got
good.
the Golden Eagle. Shout out to the relays going on and Garrett Stover. And a quick reminder to Ed Terwilliger, you can't always win everything, Ed. You can't.
That's right. We love old Ed. But yeah, we had some good times in high school, didn't we?
Yeah, well, still do.
Oh yeah, still having some great times. But man, our record against Olentangy, unblemished. It was just amazing.
Yeah, I kind of wish. Well, I guess Ed has really carried that record on into his other professional career, hasn't he?
Well, yeah, maybe so.
Just can't ever beat his rival, can he?
Yeah. Hopefully, that it changes this season. We'll see, Benny. Let's
Will.
cool it on that.
That's over. That's over. Here we go.
Oh boy! All right, position battles. Me and Mike had a great chat there about quarterback. I wanted to talk to you about the BIA battles, baby. The Buckeye secondary. I mean, you got just talent all over the place.
Dudes everywhere.
It's absurd. What are we gonna do? I mean, can we get add a second nickel guy? What are we gonna do, Ben?
I think what they're gonna do is instead of jerseys, they're just gonna give them all gold jackets now, and then they get to wear those on Saturday in preparation for like 12 years from now after they're done playing on Sundays. It's absurd, man. It's a great really problem to have. I don't even know if it is a battle, because with Patricia here, I know that they're probably going to try to do something similar, but it's such a new, you're kind of restarting everything because you got almost a new starting lineup up front. Simon's gone. You got Sony. Lorenzo's coming back. Obviously, you got Caleb. You got Iggy. But a lot of these guys are new, but they did play in that system. So maybe starting off, they'll keep it somewhat similar. But I think their goal is, I don't think that a lot of positions are even going to have names. I think it's just find the best 5 guys, get them on the field. Yeah. The way they're running right now at spring practice, obviously, Iggy's out there. Jermaine is out there. Nickel, you got Lorenzo. Caleb, just whatever.
Caleb Downs.
Just again, kind of like last year with certain players, put that guy in a bubble until the first week of September. We don't need anything to happen to that guy. Please, don't even make him practice.
He doesn't even need to play in the spring game.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going to happen at safety. You might touch on, we got a lot of young guys coming in, a lot of big dudes. Jeez, man.
Here's the thing that threw me. So I'm trying to get a read on who's going to be the starting safety opposite of Downs. And Matt Patricia names a silver bullet of the day every day in these spring practices. Well, one day he names Malik Hartford silver bullet of the day. And I'm like,
and the next day,
Jalen McClain. The next day.
That's what I mean.
Matty P, what are you doing? I can't get a read.
And we're not going to have a real spring game. It's just going to be a showcase. So we're not going to really see. And, it's not going to be heavy pads. It's going to be a thud practice. So you're not really going to know who is going to start.
The spring game?
I don't know,
I heard there is going to be some live tackling, though. I heard they're going to be doing
really?
Some yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not on the quarterbacks, but they're going to be finishing some tackles. So it'll be cool to see. Yeah. You got to see it a little bit. I mean, you know how it goes. You got to see it. You just have to. There's no bones about it. You just have to see some live action, man.
Yeah, Ryan Day talked about it today when he was, on air here in Columbus. Football is different. Okay, you can go out and practice basketball. You just pick up a ball. You go play on the court. You can do things there that you would do in a real game. Soccer, you can go do the same things. Lacrosse, even somewhat. Football, you're not going against some 320-pound guy that is just trying to smash your head in with his head in 3 seconds or less. You can't simulate that.
There is no
It's not a real
simulating
thing.
it.
No,
Nope. I loved 7-on-7s. I loved it. I loved playing, running routes, all that stuff. But,
yeah,
buddy, it's just so different when you
it's
really
not
get the
real.
pads on. It's not.
Not
It's not.
it's not real.
Mm-mm. Nope. So it all changes. So I'm glad that that day is going forth. I'm glad that you changed it from the spring showcase to the actual spring game, and we are going to see
Yeah,
some hitting, some actual
yeah,
football. So I am
yeah. That
juiced,
is
man. I
good
can't
news.
wait.
I did not know that. I didn't hear that. You know
Yeah.
what I did hear today? Before we move on, I know we've been talking about corners, and I have. There's just a litany of guys that are great and probably going to be great. And like we talked about a couple weeks ago, you're going to lose some guys to the transfer portal after the spring game. It's a way of life now in college football. But one
Yeah.
thing I did find out today, our kicker, Jaden Fielding, we talked about an injury last year. Week 3 against Marshall, he tore his abductor in his hip and
No.
played the rest of the year.
The whole rest of the year? Because I know
Yes.
the game where Austin Snyder had to come in because he kicked 3 in a row out of bounds. Was that the next
Yeah.
week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, played the
That's
rest of the year. Some people can't
wow.
walk with a torn abductor. This guy went out every week, won a
What a
national
tough dude.
championship.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
I know.
Wow.
And I gave him a lot of shit last year when he did kick those, 3 kickoffs out of bounds. I didn't know. And
And
kudos
he
to
had a
him.
tough
I
Michigan game.
mean,
Not his best game in the game.
and I'm sure he probably hates himself for it. You know,
Well, he got redemption.
who
You know what I
wouldn't?
mean? He got redemption.
Yeah. But yeah, it was surprising to find out that somehow they kept that under wraps all year.
Wow. That's crazy,
I know.
man. Well, we definitely need some more depth there. So I am just anxiously awaiting maybe a transfer portal signing, or maybe a veteran kicker, somebody coming in just to compete with Jaden and just to be there in case he gets hurt, in case he
Yeah.
tears another abductor.
Yeah. What are we going to do if he gets hurt?
I don't know, man. You're gonna have Devin Sanchez keep kicking some field goals.
Larry
Heard he's a
Johnson's
good
been
kicker.
around long enough. He still has some eligibility to come out there and kick a ball.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we didn't even touch on some of those other corners. Aaron Scott, Devin
Yeah.
Sanchez, Bryce West. These
Bryce
guys
West.
are
Sanchez is he's going to be the real deal. Everybody talked about it during the recruiting cycle.
so good.
He showed it during all the offseason all-star games. The kid came in early.
Hmm.
He's going to be the next great Ohio State DB.
Yeah.
That is going to be him.
Yep. He's unbelievably good. I've seen him and
I know.
Jeremiah going at it a lot. It's so cool.
And
I
that's the
mean,
other great thing. Like if you talked about it, competition creates greatness.
it
So
does.
if you're a DB, what school would you rather go to get better?
Oh my gosh. Like, well, I could go guard Jeremiah and Carnell Tate and all these guys. I mean, like, these guys are going to make you elite.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt that you have a guy that, I don't know, has a couple of these things. I think they're called Super Bowl rings as your defensive coordinator. I
Right.
think that's what they call them. Normally they're like this big.
This is great. I just
Yeah.
feel like we're a snowball going down a mountain. I mean, we're just getting bigger. The momentum. It's just, I feel like we're about to go on a run of like, I don't want to get crazy, but the talent, the coaching staff,
I know.
everybody's so bought in. The
I know.
culture is at an all-time high. I mean, Ohio State football is kind of coming into a era here where we are. I mean, we are going to just stomp people for a while. We have arrived like on another level. It's
With
just
a totally different outlook than a lot of people had 6 months ago.
damn right.
The
And yeah,
sky
we
was
owe.
falling after that last week in November.
It was falling a little in the media, but inside the Woody, man, when they locked in after that, it's the leadership, man. These guys they don't know how to quit. They don't
And
know
now
how to
that's
die.
all
It's
gone
just
now. That's all gone. You're replacing more starters than probably any other top 20 team in the country. You're replacing 2 coordinators. This is a brand new team. You and
it
Mike were
is.
just talking about it. We have to have a new leader that is going to touch the ball every time the offense takes the field.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to see some big leadership skills. In fact, that might be the determining factor between Julian and Lincoln. Which one of these guys can lead these guys the best. Like which one of these guys do they rally around? That might be the guy that gets the job.
Yeah.
You know,
And then what does the other guy do? Does the other guy stay around?
good point. I don't know, buddy. That is a great point. I hope that the other guy sticks around because we'd really need him, especially with
Me too.
Tavian only being a true freshman. We
I
got a
know.
couple other guys back there, but no real high recruits. So yeah, it would be very interesting
Oh.
here as we get into the summer and see what happens there.
Yeah, a couple weeks it'll be an interesting portal.
Yep, it'll be very very interesting. I hope that
Yeah.
we can retain most of our dudes. Hopefully. Well, what do you think, Ben? You're the NFL draft expert, and it's coming up in how many weeks?
Oh boy. 2 weeks from this Thursday.
2 weeks from Thursday, the NFL draft. And of course, we're going to
Yes,
break the
sir.
record for draft picks. We're going to break Georgia's record. We're going to have 16 or 17 guys drafted, correct? I think. I really do.
I know they have the record right now at 15. I
Right.
don't know if we break that.
I'm just saying, I really do think we're going to get 15 at least.
At
Possibly.
least?
Yeah. G. Scott and Fryer. I know Fryer's getting drafted. I would put $100 on it, man.
Well,
He's
yeah, everybody
awesome.
needs offensive linemen. So,
Right? I don't know
yeah.
about G. He's awesome. I honestly,
Uh,
G's God, he's fast. He ran a great 40 at the pro day.
Ty
See,
Hamilton
man.
is another one that's kind of on the fringe, but again, a run game guy, you just put a big body in the middle. You draft him in the 7th round, you pay him pennies, you let him play about 40 snaps a game. There you
Is
go.
that right? Is his grade really kind of fringe, like sixth,
Oh
seventh
yeah.
round?
Yeah, it's not great. Probably 6th round to undrafted.
That is insane value.
I
Are you
know, man.
kidding me? Ty
No,
Hamilton? Pickerington? This guy is a killer.
I
No.
know. But
Browns, pick him up.
well,
Please.
Browns need everybody. They certainly need defensive linemen. I mean, good God.
They need to get Ty Hamilton then in the 7th round if he's there. I mean,
They need to
that's
take whoever. If somebody has a heartbeat, put him on the team. It's that
oh
bad.
man.
It's bad,
Well,
man.
well, let's just break down some of the guys that are going to get picked like high up in the draft. We know Denzel Burke last year would have been one of the first corners off the
Yeah, man.
board.
That
Where do
is
you think he
the
goes? Where do you think he's going to
well,
go now?
maybe second, but probably third or fourth. The
Okay.
real question is, he was going to be top 25 last year, almost guaranteed. He won a national title, came back to win a national title. In his mind, do you think it was worth it?
Yes.
Thanks, Herb. Appreciate
We
that.
won the Natty. It was worth it. I don't
I
care.
know.
He got some
I understand,
NIL.
but you're talking about generational money, man. Talk about
Well,
generational money. Because even if he does
you
turn
know,
out to be great in the NFL, if he goes in the 3rd, 4th round, he's gonna have to wait 4 years, play great, hope he's injury free, and then cash in on the next contract.
I know. Probably third year, like you said, get 3 years in and then get that big contract. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what everybody's up against. But like you're saying, he's missing out on that big bonus money and stuff. So I don't know. I love Denzel Burke. He's also a guy who just his physique, his workout at the pro day. He just looks in and out of his
Oh,
cuts. He looks so good, man. I mean, so
and I think, what they should do is just give him, okay, so take like whatever the 28th overall draft pick is going to make, and then wherever Denzel ends up going, take that difference and send it to Jim Knowles' house and make him pay you for what he did for the first 2 months of the season.
I like that. Yeah, put the bill on old Jim.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's unfortunate for Denzel, but and I don't know, man. I would think he gets drafted before Jordan Hancock, but it might be close.
Yeah, I know. I know. Jordan Hancock's a stud.
Well, and Jordan's played inside too, which is a big deal anymore.
Yeah,
Somebody that can slide around, play nickel, play in the box, play a little bit outside. Denzel was
agree.
always outside.
Yeah, definitely.
So I
But
don't know. But
no problem with physicality out of Denzel. I think he's,
no,
maybe not as
no.
physical as some corners we've had, but I mean, no issues with coming up with run support.
Well,
So
I mean, you can't be physical when you have this other guy on the opposite side of the field that does know how to not be physical. because then you're
Igby-
both just going to give up touchdowns in 3 plays because the defense or the offense is going to have 2 inches to go because you're giving up 40. Whatever. I don't want to talk
I
about
know.
it. Iggy's going to change. That's all I'm saying. Iggy's going to change. Everything's going to be fine.
You know, I get the comment typed out every time when I see people bitching about Igbignosen on Facebook or Instagram. I get it typed out and I just delete it because it's just I don't know how to put it into words. But I've said it on the show before. He sets the tone physically early on
Yeah.
so that the refs are like, "Holy crap, he just like tackled a guy." And then later on, when he just hand checks a little bit, they're like, "Oh, he's not really doing anything." So he sets it early, gets penalized, and then later he gets away with it. He's a
And
genius.
I know. And you and Mike have made a great point in saying they can only throw that flag so many times. They can't throw
Exactly.
it every play. I mean, they could, but they're not going to. So,
Exactly.
if he gets 2, 3 penalties a game and he realizes, hey, I could do this like 42 times a game, I only get penalized 3 times.
Uh
Pretty
yeah, I
good
know.
payoff.
Yeah, he's hanging all over guys in the first quarter. I
Yeah,
mean, literally just draping all over
I
guys.
know.
And then later, just a little hand checking, and they're like, well, okay. I mean, did you see him earlier? I mean, that's not a penalty now. So
And hey, again, maybe it's because he goes against the best wide receivers in the nation, and he understands the only way I can guard these guys is this is what I have to do in practice. Okay,
yes.
sorry,
Yes.
your wide receivers suck so bad they can't get open when I do this. Okay, ours do.
You're
That's a you
exactly.
problem, buddy.
Jeremiah gets around this every day.
Yeah, Carnell Tate has no problem
uh
doing this.
I love Igbignosen. And trust me, as a wide receiver, you don't want to go against Igbignosen. You're
Uh,
gonna have a long day, man.
it,
You got a long
Dude,
day.
and as a DB, especially an outside corner, what is the worst rep you can have? You're soft. You don't want to come up
Exactly.
and defend the run. Everybody's
Exactly.
just going to run a sweep or a toss your way all day.
Mm-hmm.
You play
Yep.
like that, and you
I
do the
love it.
Zeke where you roll the jersey up all
Yeah.
day long. Nobody
Love
wants to mess with
Buckeyes.
you.
Gotta
I
love
know.
Buckeyes who roll it up, baby. I'm doing it right now. We're doing this for Igbignosen. The rest of the show.
Tribute to Iggy.
Igbignosen. Rest of the show. Zeke. All right. Well, I don't know. You want to run down a couple other guys? Where do you think the running backs are going? Travion and
Yeah,
Quinshawn.
man, I don't know. Denver obviously needs running back. Sean Payton loves to tote the rock. Not
Yes.
himself, of course. He just loves to tote the pain meds. But he loves to have a solid run game. They don't have that right now. Uh, but I think 20 would be a little too high to take Travion or Q. I don't know. I mean, how high is too high? Depends on, whether you like the player that much or not. They say it only takes one team. It's only got to take
Mm-hmm.
one team to love Will Howard to move up and take that guy.
Yep.
If somebody moves up into the first round, you get an extra year on that contract. It gives you 5 instead of 4. We just saw it today
Very
with
true.
old John Gruden. Get Big Willie.
Dude.
But
I'm kind of mad
I,
at Gruden on this hand because I think he just improved Will's draft stock, and now I think the Browns aren't going to be able to get him.
I hope not for Will's sake. As a diehard Browns fan, I've seen enough. I hope not for Will's sake.
Oh, Ben, no, we need him, man. We need to change. Gruden said he's a culture culture
Guess
changer.
what? You can't change a culture if your owner is a piece of shit who steals from little people and has been doing that for years and then just paid people off and now nobody wants to talk about it. He's a terrible human being. But that's
I'm
okay. Jimmy and D continue to do whatever. Anyway, that's a
Yep.
different show.
Hey,
Travion
true.
and Q probably go second round.
Yeah.
One of them go as high as to Las Vegas. They picked pretty early. I think they picked 6 overall in the first. So they're going to have a very high second round draft pick.
Love it.
Denver, again, they decide not to take somebody at 20. I think Dallas as well. Dallas, I don't know what running back is on their roster. I really don't.
Really?
No. No, the guy that Zeke is not there. And Rico Dowdle, who was there last year, actually did really, really well. Is in Carolina now. I have no idea who their running back is.
All right.
So
Well,
I assume they're going to be looking for somebody. So one of those two guys could go to Dallas.
they just take them both. How crazy would that be? Trey and Quinshawn just together again.
They would probably love that.
They would.
You know? I mean, think about it. Oh, okay, I guess we'll just go have success together again. What a shame this is gonna be. I think I think Egbuka gonna be a first rounder. I'm really looking forward to see where he goes. I hope he gets paired back up with our boy CJ.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Houston
amazing if
needs
the
wide
Texans.
receivers. Yep.
Woo-wee.
Yeah.
That'd be
And I think
amazing.
if he falls past them, he probably goes to Buffalo with MVP Josh Allen.
That would be another amazing landing spot. I mean,
Yeah,
I hope he lands with a great QB as well. It's
I
huge
do
for a
too, man.
receiver. I mean, it's for any of these guys. Landing spot, your career is make or break by who drafts you a lot of times. So
Yeah.
it's huge. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Josh Simmons could also possibly be a first rounder. I mean, he could go as high as 10 to the Bears. They spent a lot of money and a lot of draft capital in acquiring interior linemen this
Mm-hmm.
offseason. Their tackles aren't that great. Darnell Wright is okay. I think the big issue with Josh is it was reported at first, and some people, even Pete Prisco, put out a tweet last week that he was coming off an ACL tear, and if not for that, he would definitely be the for sure number one tackle taken. He tore his patellar
Yeah.
tendon. Way
Yeah.
different. So way
Oh, he
worse
didn't even
injury.
have it. Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah. You know what the patellar is? So you put your hand
which
on your
part?
knee,
Mm-hmm.
slide it down to your shin bone. The tendon
Mm-hmm.
in between that attaches your kneecap to your shin is the patellar tendon.
Oh, that's the one I just shredded.
Okay. Well,
I'm dealing with that right
congratulations.
now. Honestly, it's right under that kneecap. I thought maybe it's my meniscus, but maybe it's a patellar
No,
tendon. I
yeah,
don't
because
know.
if you let your foot hang and lift your toes up, you will feel that muscle that runs along your shin bone, and that is your patellar tendon. Which,
Oh.
oddly enough, when I tore my ACL
Mm-hmm.
24 years ago,
Yeah.
that was the muscle that they crafted or grafted off and then used as my new ACL.
Well, you must have had a hell of a patellar.
Well, I mean, that ain't the only thing I got a hell of.
All right, all
I
right.
tell you, I'm kidding. Talking about my brains, of course.
Of course, everyone knows that.
It ain't my looks. I can tell you that.
Oh,
But
Benny.
yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, he could fall out of the first. Somebody else, they could go to Houston. You know, Houston obviously needs line help. They've sent everybody on their line out of town. Um, Baltimore, which would really suck as a Browns fan to watch him go over there. I
Oh, it'd
think
be
Donovan
terrible.
Jackson is another guy that Baltimore probably has their eyes on, which again sucks because they draft good players. Ohio State has good players. Cleveland Browns do not like good players. So probably get to watch Donovan Jackson have a 12-year Hall of Fame career playing in the same division.
Please, yeah, please don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Please don't do
You
that.
should put that hex on me, Ricky Bobby. But
All right,
I
man.
do think it probably is just Egbuka, Simmons in the first round. I don't think we're getting 3, and I don't think we're getting 15 total in the draft, buddy.
All right. Well, agree to disagree on that. I think we're gonna shatter it. I think we're gonna smoke the draft. I mean,
I
this is
hope we do.
huge.
I
Hmm.
hope we
I
do.
hope, like you said, a couple in the first round, and then I think it's just going to be a Buckeye landslide, man. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey, one thing I wanted you to get to, you told me that you caught a little bit of an interview with Coach Day today on the radio. Was he talking
Yeah.
about Knowles?
Uh, yeah. They asked him about you know the issues that we've all read about, but there haven't been many details about between Jim Knowles and Larry Johnson.
Right.
And his answer was typical Ryan Day. Didn't go into detail, but in non-typical Ryan Day, he left the door open because he said, "I'm not going to get into details about what happened behind the scenes."
Ooh. Just by
Clearly,
saying that, he kind of painted a
yes.
picture there.
Yep, certainly did.
Kind of
I
drew us a
know.
kind of picture there about a little skirmishing going on with LJ
I
and
know.
Jim K.
So, is it going to be when Larry retires or when Jim Knowles gets fired? Which one of them tells the story first?
Probably Knowles, honestly. I mean, we'll see.
Well,
But
that's
you know what? They both spoke their piece. I've kind of been on record about this. I just think it's great that they kept it behind closed doors. They kept it in house. didn't let that beef come out in the public. We were able to go on that natty run. So whatever
I don't
happened,
know.
it's happened. And Knowles is out of town now. We don't have to worry about any of that, coming up in the future. So yeah, I don't know. Good luck, Knowles. Well, not really, but you know how it goes. I'll
Yeah.
have to check out that interview though. We'll see. Day never says anything. I mean, his interview
Never
is nice
says
to hear him, but
anything.
it's kind of like what am I really listening to right now?
He talks a lot, but he never says anything.
I'd rather watch John Gruden talk to quarterbacks in the draft.
Much more entertaining. Much more entertaining. Speaking of which, I hope everybody out there goes out and buys a Baby Merlin's sleeping suit.
Yes. What is this? Apparently, Will Howard's parents invented a straitjacket for babies.
Yes, that was my first thought. You invented a straitjacket for infants and somehow sold this idea for thousands of dollars.
Wow,
Hey, you
they
know
really
how
made
we
a
get our
bundle on
baby
this.
to sleep? We just don't let it breathe.
It's so funny. I forgot to read my notes on that part of that. It's so funny, man.
Yeah, it was
Oh
a
my
great,
god.
and John Gruden starts off almost right away with that. And
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah,
it was great.
that was great. Anybody
You
that
know,
hasn't seen it, go watch it. It's
you
worth your
gotta
40
watch it.
minutes.
Comes in
Yeah.
so hot. Yeah, it's so awesome. I loved in the beginning when he talked about Will getting hurt his junior year in high school and
Yeah,
how he
becoming a
was like,
coach.
exactly. He was like, I heard that when you got hurt, he's like, you weren't like me. You weren't out chasing some tail. You became like another coach on the team. And Will's laughing. And he's like, yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
love football. Like I just really, I was into it. And Gruden's like, yeah, you're a guy, man. You love
write that
write it
down.
down. You love
Write that
football.
down.
Write
You know
that
what
down,
else was
man.
funny? When John Gruden brought that up, Will said it was weird. The offers and phone calls from Penn State disappeared,
Stop. Yeah. Weird.
and his dad went to Penn State. I did not know that.
Wow,
And
nice tidbit there, man.
he started the Penn State game off with a pick six.
Oh, we all remember. It was like he came in with too much fire. He was so hyped to play them. We knew he wanted to kick their ass.
I think his dad had a little bit of money on that first half money line.
I'll take care of you, Dad. I heard the sales are down on those baby straight jackets. Get you some more money coming in, Pops. Oh, it's so good, man.
Yeah, it
Man,
was.
great show. You got a top three? Did you do top three grilled foods? Foods on the grill?
Oh, yeah, grill foods on the let's see here. So grill foods, I'm gonna have the same number three as Mike, burgers. And I don't understand why it was such a revelation that people didn't understand you can put seasoning in the ground beef to make a patty. I understand we're in the Midwest and most people's palates are awfully bland. But good
Yeah,
Lord, at
sometimes.
least put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. But yeah,
Oh, you
ranch
got to.
seasoning is great. Anything, chop up a little bit of bacon, some
Yep.
mushrooms,
Oh
cheese,
yeah.
put it in there, form your patties. Yeah, it's a great time.
Hmm.
Uh, Second, probably have to go with Wolverine hearts.
Oh, I knew
Love
you were
me a
going
good,
there.
love me a good Wolverine heart.
Even
It
Mike.
is,
Mike's making blankets out of them. You're eating their hearts. I love it. It's great.
yeah, I mean, they're distasteful, so somebody's got to get rid of them. I'm making a sacrifice. And number one would be ribs. Who doesn't like a succulent,
Me.
fall off the bone rib?
It's the best when they're cooked. It's one thing that can go either way. I think it's one of the harder things to cook.
Yeah, if you don't know how to
But
cook pork and you make it dry, then it's a terrible experience for everyone.
Ashley soaks it in apple juice. That really seems to really do the trick.
That's why she's a smart woman.
So good, so good. Yeah, man, great list. I'll be letting my list go here in just a second. Great talking the Gruden Howard
Yeah,
interview with you, man. That
that
stuff was
was
just
awesome.
lights out, man. I mean, that's just top notch stuff, man.
Yeah. I tell you, man, little spot two wide banana, man.
He gets so hyped watching Will draw that stuff up, man.
It makes me hyped watching him
I
through
know.
the
I'm about to
screen.
watch it
I,
again.
oh, I was standing up out of my chair like, yeah, that's right, calling audible. Here we go, 2-minute offense. Here we go.
Come on.
Silva, man coverage, man
Oh,
coverage.
It's so great. Gruden, it's so great that he landed there with Barstool. They are crushing it. So shout out to Barstool. Just great move. Getting a great
Yeah.
guy. Gruden's the man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just glad that people can get out there and watch his content again, man. He is one entertaining fella.
He sure is. Yep. Maybe we'll have him on the show someday.
Well, if not him, maybe we can at least get his brother Jay.
Yeah, maybe. We'll
Or
see.
maybe we can get John's son, who is almost as jacked as Carlos Lockton. You ever
Really?
seen him? He's a strength coach for I can't remember
Really?
where. He's another sawed off little guy with 50-inch
Just
pythons
jacked up.
walking around. Yeah,
Wow. Man, those Grudens, man, they know ball.
that they do. And they know how to write an email.
They're great at emails. Oh, corporate, yes, they are lights out at emails. Email correspondence top notch, man.
Yep. Yeah. I think they have some stake in Gmail, actually. They may have been the ones that created it. They
Oh
certainly
boy.
didn't create a spell check, that's for sure.
All right. Well, there he is, folks. The legend Benny Spangs. Thanks for hopping on, man. It's been a real fun show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, buddy. Great time as always. And
Yep.
again, sorry about it, Ed.
Eddie T, he loves it. All right, there
Eddie
he
T.
goes. The legend Benny Spangs. See you, man.
See you, buddy.
Oh, good stuff with Ben, as always. A lot of fun tonight. Well, we're going to get producer Joe back in here. Hop to it. Here it comes, Joe. Hope you had fun listening to Benny there. A lot of fun. Great NFL draft breakdown. I can't wait for the draft. I'm so fired up. I really do think we're going to break this record. I think we're going to get, we've got to get 15, if not more. I really think we've got a shot for 16 or 17 picks. I mean, how can you not invest in Ohio State players? I mean, at this point, it's kind of a no-brainer. Great leaders, great men, great students, great student athletes. There he is, producer Joe. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up?
Nothing, buddy. Going to wrap up the show here. It's been a
That
really
was good
fun one, man.
stuff.
A lot of great stuff. The Gruden, Will Howard stuff. Have you seen it yet?
I've just seen clips because it's all over the place on Twitter, the clips, but
Oh,
that's
so
pretty
good.
hilarious. I loved the little Jeremiah Smith clip. It's like, who's that you always go to? Number 4. You fucking right. So yeah, Jeremiah's the man. But that
Yeah.
looked pretty good. Looked like they got along really well. So
Yeah.
that was cool to see. But yeah, Will's the man. He's I mean, yeah, we all love Will, and he had a couple games where we're like, but just his personality, he is hilarious, you know.
He's hilarious. He's a great leader. I mean, you can't really, the leadership qualities was crazy. And he got better and better and better as the year went along, you
Oh
know?
yeah, he's such a. I love him and Judkins just came in, just 1 year, one and done, but they were
Yeah.
Buckeyes, 100%
Yes.
Buckeyes, and
They really are.
they were all in
Mhm.
for it, They loved being at Ohio State. You could tell.
So I'm
So
saying they improved the culture so much, and like Benny was saying, we're losing so many guys. So he's worried about the culture, but I'm not. Like these guys, they pass that legacy on.
yeah,
Everyone experienced that. All these coaches, it's not leaving. I mean, these guys, they've really built something here, and it's not going
for
away.
sure. And I think Caleb Downs is I mean, I think the defense will be fine because Caleb is a leader,
Yes.
So
Hmm.
I feel, and I think we'll be all right. So I think they'll keep it going. The
Yeah.
brotherhood,
The brotherhood is strong, man. As strong as we've ever been.
it,
It's here, man.
it
So
really is. So yeah,
all right.
good
Well,
stuff.
I'll wrap up our mystery Buckeye for tonight. How about that?
Nice.
Got them clues one more time. Let's see. He scored 1,000 points in just 2 seasons. One of only
Yeah.
3 Buckeyes to ever do that. 2-time first team Big Ten. 1-time second team All American, and he is currently an assistant coach on the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know if I saw it anywhere in the chat. Did anybody get a guess in on that?
See, I
I'm
didn't
not
see it,
sure.
but I think I
Going
know it.
through. You think you might know it? Who do you think it is, Joe?
The Scooney pin.
Cooney Penn,
Yes.
all-time Buckeye great. He also follows the show, so a little shameless promotion there.
Yeah, I like Scooney
Thanks,
pin.
Cooney.
He's the man.
Oh, Buckeye legend. Memphis just fired their coach, and before the show, I was even looking like, who's Memphis looking to hire? I mean, they got to be looking at Scooney. He's actually been an assistant for a while now. He's 48 years old. I mean, he's the right age, experience. I think the Grizzlies got to be looking at giving him the promotion, give him the job. Grizzlies,
Yeah, it'd be sweet. Or
be
come coach
awesome,
for the
man.
Buckeyes. It would be nice.
He was an assistant with us there for a second. A lot of people did want him, bring him in, but we chose to hire Diebler. So,
We'll see. Maybe
it's all good.
maybe in a couple years. We'll see. But
Yep. We'll see.
nice.
Well, shout out to Scooney, and I hope some of you guys got that. We'll have another mystery Buckeye next week. But let's wrap up top three, man. What's your top three foods on the grill?
Well, I was gonna say Big Joe's. He's got his in the chat, but I think we have the same top three. Me and Big Joe. So
Really? Yeah, I saw Big Joe in the chat there. You're similar?
I'm going chicken. Some chicken.
Chicken. Just straight up.
Yeah, some yard bird. But and then I'm going brats. I love a good brat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then I guess the
Can't beat 'em.
steak. Yeah, I'll go steak too. It's hard to beat steak, but
No,
ribs.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the three: chicken, brats, steak.
Love it, man. Yeah, same like father, like son there. I love it.
Yes.
Nice list, Big Joe.
We'll get a cookout going.
Yeah, we got
But
to.
I'm ready for it. So yeah,
Exciting stuff.
that was a fun show though.
Yeah, very exciting. I'll throw my top three out there. I wrote one real quick. I'm surprised nobody else had veggies. I guess Mike had kebabs. You might have some veggies mixed in there.
Yeah.
But I got asparagus, man. Asparagus on the grill.
Nice.
Good. Very good. Second, I did have brats, cheddar brats.
I like
Love
a
the
good cheddar
Johnsonville
wurst.
cheddar fill. Yeah, cheddar wurst. Nice. Love it. Got to keep them juicy, though, right? You can't keep them on too long.
Oh, yeah.
And number one for me, I mean, I love burgers. I love hot dogs, love steak, but I actually went shrimp. You ever have some grilled shrimp on the grill?
Yeah.
Just get them on there for a little bit. Again, doesn't take much, but man, so damn good. So damn good. So,
Love it.
yeah,
Good
great
stuff.
top three. If you guys got any ideas for top three, we just kind of came up with that one kind of quick here before the show, but it was still a good list. But if you got any ideas, throw them in the chat. If you're watching this later on, throw it in the comments, and maybe we'll do that here in a couple weeks.
And we got Longshore. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he was trying to get Spangler to talk about.
Yeah, shout out to Longshore. What is this Clevelander Bar and Grill story?
He was trying to get Ben to talk about it, but I'm gonna guess Ben went wild in Cleveland or something. Who knows? But
I'm gonna guess it may have involved some police. No,
who knows? We'll save that for next show. But
there we
good stuff though.
That's a tease for next week's show, the Clevelander Bar and Grill story.
I love it. But yeah, spring game, it'll be fun.
Yep, sure will, man. I will see you there before kickoff, and we'll have a good old time, buddy.
Oh, yeah, good stuff.
Thanks for watching the show, guys. Shout out to all our sponsors once again, Plaza Mexican Grill, Playa Bowls, OSU, and Buckeye Wine and Spirits. Thanks for sponsoring the show, and shout out to Benji there.
That's right. Good stuff.
Show mascot. He's the man.
That's right. Yeah, we'll see you guys.
All right, guys. We'll see you here maybe next week, maybe in 2 weeks, but we'll be back soon. Go Bucks.
See ya.
See you, buddy.